What's up guys? Welcome back. Today we're tying this little flatwing up here. I have been hyping it a bit over the last few days on my Instagram account. And if you watch this video all the way to the end, I have left a little surprise for you all. So without too much talking today, cue the intro and let's get to the tying part. Okay, get my thread started here. Now this fly might look super hard to tie, but it actually is very easy. I'm going to start with some craft fur here, tied in reverse. Just on the top part of the hook here. Trim that off. Flip it upside down. Measure that up. Now the reason why I'm tying it in like this is to show you guys that when you tie this fly in other colors, you can make this underpart here two-toned, which means you can tie in a white part on the bottom and a darker one, let's say a black or a brown on the top side, and that'll give the fly that two-toned look. But today we're tying this fly in only one color, at least for the craft fur part. It's looking good to me. Turn the fly around again. And just tie this all the way up to the hook eye. Need to clean this up a bit. Now take some dubbing. This is a fluorescent orange. And this is really going to shine through that dubbing or This is really going to shine through this craft fur afterwards when we cover the head part with UV resin. I'll get this tied back here. Let's have a look. Onto some flashaboo. Here I'll just use the whole strand and fold it on the middle down on my thread like this. Might be kind of hard to see, but I'll fold it down onto the tying thread, and that way I can get it exactly where I want it. And of course you can tie in as much flash as you want. I just want 2 strands on each side. Just like that. And now onto our whip finish here. Just one, that should be enough, because we're covering the head with UV resin. Just turn my fly here to make sure this craft fur is distributed all the way around here. Just like that. And now to the fun part. Now you can tie this fly. You're gonna need some of these really cool flatwings. And what I like to do is I like to pick out one that is a bit bigger, a bit broader than the other ones I'm going to use, and this will then be my top feather. So I'll just measure that one out here. I want it a bit longer than the craft fur, say around there. And then just cut it off. See if I can show it to you here. Just like that. Flick this a bit. And that leaves you with a point like this. Okay. Then take your UV resin. Just place a tiny drop here on the fly in the front. And then take your finger or your dubbing needle or whatever. Just work it into the fly here carefully. Now what we're doing here is we're determining the shape of the fly already at this point. So if you take your craft fur like this and twist it in between your fingers till you have a good grip, you can kind of push it forward like this, making a small ball. You don't want it too big, but just a little bit like that, and then hit it with your lamp, and it will stay like that. Then what you want to do is you want to take the feather you cut out, place a drop of resin on the tip there, not too much, just a little bit, and then you simply glue this feather on. Now gluing these feathers on is a lot easier than tying them on, because they want to twist around on the hook and drive you insane. And by doing it this way, you'll have them just the way you want. Now onto the next feathers here. I'll take 2 and measure them out. I want them just a tiny bit shorter than the top fly. It's around there. Cut those off. Place another drop of glue on this one. Turn the fly a bit. And when you're happy about the position, just zap it with the lamp. Like that. Super fast and easy. Get one for this side. Now you could leave this fly with only 3 feathers. This moves beautifully in the water and looks really great. But I'm going to go batshit crazy on this one and tie in. Well, not tie in, but glue in 2 more. Just trimming off my flash a bit here. So for these 2 feathers here, I'm going to place them on the bottom half of the fly. And just flip it here, measure that out. These I want a bit shorter than the ones on the side. It's looking good there. Trim off this. Put a drop on there. Lay that feather on there. The last one. Now the cool part about this is that if you're not happy, you can just lift off the feather like this and then make another try. Get that back up. Okay, now it's time for some eyes. In this case, I'm using 4mm eyes. What I'm doing is just place a bit of UV resin on the side here, where I want the eye. Then take your eye, place it on the side there. It's looking good. And then just hit it with the light. Now that's on there. The other side. That's looking good there. And now it's time to form the head. So what I do is I just place a bit of UV resin all the way around the fly, just like this. Now I am gluing this fly all the way back to where the hook bends down here, because that way the fly will get a bit stiff in the back here, or at least to this point back here, and that will ensure that this fly will never tangle up on you. Just cure this up. Now for a final layer. Sure you cover the eyes so they're not going anywhere. And then just move your fly around to get an even coating. And then just curl that head up. Like that. and that is one perfect looking little sandeel flatwing. Okay, that was it. A really easy way to make a perfect looking sandeel or flatwing or whatever you want to call it, one of these. Now for the big hype I have been doing over the last few days. If you want to tie one of these exactly as this one, I have made a few complete fly tying kits. I only have 10, so if you want one of these kits you gotta be fast. Let me just show you what is in one of these kits. In the kit there will be 1/2 saddle pro grade whiting flatwings, and these are really long. Just pull this out of the bag here. Look at that. Super awesome feathers. There's a lot of feathers on here for like, I don't know, 30, 40, maybe 50 flies. And some of these are so long that you could use them twice or maybe even 3 times. If you cut them off somewhere, just cut that one end back into a point. Then there will be the craft fur. This is the color cream. There will be some flashaboo in there as well. Eyes, of course. The dubbing for the underpart of the fly to really make it shine through and get that fluorescent strike point up in front. And of course some hooks to tie on. These are from Ahrex, and they are perfect for this kind of fly because of the short hook shank and a really wide gap, and these are saltwater resistant, so really great hooks. That was it. If you should choose to buy one of these kits and support my little project here, I just want to say thank you very much for supporting me, and I'll leave the link down below in the description where you can buy one of these. And until next time, guys, thanks again. See ya.